come from Anshan Wire Mesh. This is Daisy.
This is Cindy. We are a manufacturer and exporter. It was founded in 1996, more than 20 years. We have rich experience in wire mesh industry.
Our main products include welded wire mesh, woven wire mesh, window screen, expanded metal mesh, nickel wire mesh, hexagonal wire mesh, epoxy wire mesh.
Most of our customers are from America, Europe, South America, Middle East, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia, and the other areas.
Today we will introduce stainless steel wire mesh. First, we will introduce the material we produce. It has 201, 304, 316, 316L.
So many types.
Yes.
And what is the difference?
They differ in their nickel content. The higher the nickel content, the better the corrosion resistance. It means not easy to get rusty.
Oh, I see. That is why the lifetime of 304 is longer than 201.
Yes, there are many choices for people, different environment, different material. So the choice of the material is based on the customer's requirement. Next, we will introduce the weaving type we produce. Normally, it's plain weaved, 12 weaved, Dutch weaved, and herringbone weaved. First, we will introduce plain weaved mesh. This is the most common weaving type. We can produce from 1 mesh to 500 mesh.
What means mesh number?
It means how many holes in 1 inch. For example, this is 10 mesh. It means for this direction there are 10 holes in 1 inch, and also this direction has 10 holes in 1 inch. And so the hole is square, so we call it 10 by 10 mesh.
And how about the size?
The standard width is from 0.6 meter to 1.5 meter, and the standard length is 30 meter per row. And also the wire diameter we can produce from 0.025 millimeter to 2 millimeter.
What is the package?
We use waterproof paper inside, and then use a plastic film, and then packed them in the crease. And next we will introduce the plain Dutch weaved mesh. It's the same weaving type and weaving way and the plain weaved mesh, but the hole is rectangular. Because the wrap direction and the weft direction are different meshes. For example, this is 40 by 88. It means for this direction it's 40 mesh, and this direction is 88 mesh. And also other customers called thicker 80 mesh, because for this Dutch weaved mesh is thicker than plain weaved mesh. Also, we have other specifications like 12 by 46 mesh, also can call the thicker 60 mesh, and 24 by 110 mesh, also can call the thicker 100 mesh, and 30 by 150 mesh, also can call the thicker 150 mesh.
How about the size?
The standard width is the same as plain weaved mesh, from 0.6 meter to 1.5 meter, and the length is 30 meter per row. And they are used widely for the wire mesh. Plain weaved mesh can be used in the window screen, in resistance hotels and other places to prevent the mosquitoes and other insects from entering the house. It also can be installed on the vibrating spring to separate stones, gravels, and other materials.
Plain weaved mesh is widely used in filtering industry, like filter screens, filter elements, filter tube, and filter disc. For the filter disc, we can punch in different shapes like round, kidney. And special shape can be customized. It can be single layer, double layer, multi-layer with